Sometimes in houses we make noises, clapping, whistles, different things to get birds' attention. So you want to see all the birds' faces and you want to see response from the whole flock. I just was around chickens a lot. I like to make noises back to them. So I'm exclusively a poultry veterinarian, so I went to vet school just like everyone else, but chose to follow poultry specifically. Today we're going to a farm in northern Indiana, so we'll see a combination of different types of housing at the same farm. We have a newer style of aviary type of system that we'll take a look at. And in addition, we'll be looking at more of a cage-style system. It's just unfortunate that we have that divide where people don't know how our birds are raised and where their eggs come from. There's a misperception in that people assume that there's a lack of care. As a company, it's in our best interest that the birds be provided everything that they need and be well housed and not mistreated, because birds with disease problems will not lay eggs. Birds that aren't provided feed and water correctly will not provide eggs. And if we don't have eggs, we don't succeed. And mistreating birds and housing them improperly just wouldn't fit with that goal.
As you can see in here, we have a brown strain of birds, so they'll be laying a brown egg. They move into the house about 16 weeks of age, and from there, around 24 to 30 weeks of age, they'll start their peak egg production. Throughout the house, you'll see these red nest boxes. That's where a hen can go to lay if it chooses to. If not, the majority of the surfaces in the house are sloped. The eggs will roll forward to the egg belt, so part of the egg collection system. On any of the housing styles that birds are housed in for egg production, there's a whole spectrum of welfare that you can look at. There's always positives and negatives. So some of the positives that you'll see here are that there's more bird-to-bird interactions, but on the negative side, we have more health consequences with parasites and other diseases. There are challenges with each type of system. These birds are happy in this house. Just depends what you're dealing with, case by case.
We're always assessing how the bird is doing from a physical standpoint. We analyze our birds when we visit by handling them. Because a bird lays an egg every day, we have to be really careful that they maintain their own, healthy body condition, bone quality, and fat condition. So we took some tracheal swabs from one of the flocks just to kind of monitor some respiratory disease programs that we have going on. We also took some fecal samples from the aviary house to see how the coccidiosis program is going, which is basically a parasite that birds can get. And in addition, we'll be looking at more of a cage-style system.
How old is this flock?
A body condition score, I would give her a 2. For bone condition, I would say she is a normal, and a normal fat condition. We do everything we can to make sure the birds are healthy and content in their housing conditions. If a majority of people were able to see what we do and know what we do for our birds every day, they would be as content as I am.